Hey you guys, it's Noah Wilson here from iHollywood TV. Happy 2019. A new year brings a lot of new seasons of our favorite shows. One that I'm so very excited to watch is Growdish. You know, after the wide-eyed first of their freshman year, this season, season 2, will follow Zoe and her friends as they enter their second year at college with confidence and swagger. That's right. Learning from their ups and downs of their first year, they've all assumed they've got their second year on lock, but quickly realize that they are not as grown as they think they are. Let's go inside season 2 with one of our favorites around here, Trevor Jackson and Francia Raisa, many more.
And as for me, I'm a sophomore, which means I'm wise enough to recognize my first year at Cal U was a bit rocky.
The great thing about the show and the message that kind of overall embodies it is that they're never really fully grown up. You know, I think every section, whether it be freshman, sophomore, there's always going to be something that you have to learn, and you know that you thought you had figured out, and then life comes around and shows you that you don't. But I think one thing that is stronger than in this season than it was last season is just our bond. Just because we've been together, I feel like she was kind of discovering her family first season, and now the second season she's really found her home, and you know we know each other a lot more.
Last season, we had 13 episodes to get through an entire freshman year. And so that meant that in many ways, as much as I love season 1, it is a highlight reel, you know, because we had to make sure that we got through freshman year so that we could start season 2 as sophomores. And season 2, just having more episodes allows for another level of character expansion.
So one of my favorite things about friendships in life, right, is you have the honeymoon phase at the very beginning. You all fall in love with each other and you just have a really great time. And the really meaty part of friendships is when you really start to conflict with each other, right? So I think season 2, we are really bumping up against each other with our ideas, even more so than in season 1, and you just see real good tests of what our friendships are gonna be like.
Okay, Zoe, it's not that big of a deal. You guys just seem a little awkward.
Yeah, it's just because it's taking a moment for our internal clocks to realign. He's still on Paris time. He's been back 2 weeks.
Well, her fashion's definitely stepped up a notch. And I think with girlfriends especially, we do this saying where it doesn't matter where we're going. If we're going to the movies, we call each other, what are you wearing? Oh, you're wearing jeans? Oh, okay, I was gonna wear sweats, but okay, if you're wearing jeans, I'm gonna wear jeans, cool. Are you wearing a tank top? Okay, cool. Like, so I think we're all kind of starting to like dress alike and really be more into fashion. So she grows up in that sense. And I think she kind of loosens up a little bit, but she's a lot more lenient with things. Like Vivek with his drugs, had a huge problem, but this time it's like, I know it's there and I'm gonna say I'm okay with it, but I'm not okay with it, but I'm not gonna lash out at you about it. And you know, I'm a lot more outspoken with my friends. But then at the same time, I get a little lonely, so I feel like she pulls back a little bit too, and she's still trying to figure herself out with the friend group, especially now having a new roommate, which is Nomi Siegel, and she's definitely more out of the box than Anna is.
So this season, Nomi, she's still definitely the outspoken one in the group, and is not afraid to share her opinions ever. And she kind of starts still very promiscuous with boys and girls, and then as time goes on is kind of realizing that maybe that type of lifestyle isn't as rewarding as it maybe once was.
I feel like with Jaslyn, you see a little bit more of her softer side. She's still really feisty, but she's like in love. So you see how she's vulnerable and how she can get hurt really easily. And yeah, I'd have to say that about Jazz.
Yeah, and for my character, you know, I kind of am really focused on getting to the best of my ability in track, and also like with always having my sister's back no matter what, through whatever. Like if somebody's trying to come for her, I'm always like, we can post up. Like it's really funny.
La pièce de résistance. Repair is official now, baby.
We got this on lock.
I think they're gonna like the humor. I think the humor in this season is way better than season 1. I think they really, like the writers really like nailed down what makes the show funny, and like, you know, situational comedy, what makes certain characters funny. They really like dialed it to perfection, and I think it's really funny.